Hello again adventurers, welcome to another exciting video from Jondal in southern Norway, and today we're gonna be hiking to Jonahornet hill. I'm also gonna be flying our new Mavic Air drone. Let's get started!
Wasting time is all I do, but now when I'm with you, so much time, nothing to do. I'm dropping you texts now. You said you want me when it's that. Being with you just feels right. You said we could meet it when it's that.
So here I'm flying the drone just outside of our house, but I'm not flying it very far. I'm always keeping a sight on it, which I got advised, because if you go behind the forest or behind some hills, the signal can get lost and then the drone can just fly back straight through and crash like it did on Segla. And here we are in the village of Selsvik, maybe 5 kilometers north of Jondal. And here we are looking at these tables with some hiking options that you can do here. So initially we wanted to hike to Gubelrgnoten hill, but it says it's 1.5 hours one way. Because we're starting a little bit later, we're just choosing the hike to Jonahornet hill, which would take only 2 hours there and back. We just parked the car over there. And the part's beginning over here. And it goes up like that. So we're just starting from the road here, but the path seems pretty rough. Not many people walk here. Let's see. After walking for a few minutes through this nice pine tree forest, we got to these rocky cliffs, and the path just started to follow right under them. These cliffs look perfect for rock climbing, but I could be wrong. The rocks could be loose and it could be very dangerous to climb here. And here we got to some wooden stairs going up the cliff, which I didn't expect here considering how small the path was. And over here you can see how the path followed under the cliffs and then up those stairs over here. And here we're getting to some steeper parts where you might need to use the rope. So it's great that they're maintaining this path with all these useful aids. And as we're gaining more elevation, we're getting some views of the fjord underneath. Okay, we're getting higher. We have about 300 meters to the top, and then we're gonna fly drone. And I think here we can already see the top, but it seems like it's all surrounded with the trees, so I'm not sure if we can fly a drone up there. We came from here, but there was also a path here, so we're gonna go like that on the way back. Alright, on here it seems like we are reaching the top of Jonahornet peak, which is 420 meters high, and it took us about 1 hour to get up here. And here you have a little cabinet with a book in there that's from year 1981, so it's a really old, but you see people respect it and it's still here. And looking around here, it's all surrounded with the trees, so I won't be able to get out from here with the drone. It will be too risky. And here I guess is a sign that's marking the top of Jonahornet peak. I thought it would say some other directions where you can go, but there is nothing written on it. I guess this is the end of the path. And here it says that this area is protected by law since 1999. And over here is pretty much the only view you can get from the top, so you can see the fjords, and in the background I think you can even see the open sea. And what's interesting is that somewhere in the distance behind these mountains is already a city of Bergen. If you put a straight line, it's only 50 kilometers from here, but because you can't go straight, you have to go all around the fjord and the mountains. It's much longer. It takes 2 hours to get here. We found a little cleared up spot from the trees, so I'm gonna give it a go and try to fly a drone. So as you see, I didn't fly very far because I think the wind was picking up. Also, the battery on this Mavic Air is going down much faster than on the Mavic Pro that we had before. Also didn't know how much time it would take me to maneuver back around these trees. Okay, we're leaving this viewpoint place. So I was flying like right here, but the drone is sensing the 7 meters on the sides everywhere. So it was a little bit dodgy, and second time flying this drone. So I just flown there and back. Didn't want to risk anymore. And then it didn't want to land here because there was this obstacle. So I just landed like over there and a little bit cut the grass. So I'm still learning and still still beautiful view here. And now we have less than an hour down, so let's go. So this is the crossroad. So first we went up like this, that's the viewpoint, and now we went down this way, which is much easier. So Norway doesn't have as much forested area as Sweden or Finland because it's more hilly and rocky, but the forests that are here are really nice, with a lot of blueberry bushes and mushrooms growing here. The only downside of this nature is that we haven't seen any animals since we've been here. We are expecting to see some moose, but we haven't even seen a deer. So this rock looks like a great place for climbing, but I think if it was for good rock for climbing, there'll be already bolts in there, but I don't see any. It's probably a really soft rock, and you know, they can't put the bolts there because it would just, you know, it's not really stable. Alright guys, we are back at the car. It was a really nice hike. It was more foresty than last time, which is also good, but on the other hand we didn't get as many views and we couldn't even fly drone much. As you saw at the beginning, there are more hikes you can do in this area, like the hike to Gullbergnoten Hill, which will be also great. Tomorrow we're already moving to another place called Oda, and on the way we want to hike to a glacier, so definitely stay tuned for the video. And as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous.